CarCovers.com sent us this car cover to review. This is their Ultra Platinum, their top of the line car cover. And besides the car cover, they also send us the locking system, which I'll show you in a moment how it works. Then they also sent us some microfiber towels and this microfiber duster. Now, I'm going to show you the microfiber duster first before we put on the car cover. And to do that, I got my helper, Elijah. He's going to take the car cover duster and he's going to just dust away any dust that's on there. The car's already been washed. It was washed, it hasn't been driven on the road since it's been washed, and we just kind of dust any extra dirt that's from the air on it. So this is kind of nice for that. If it's slightly dirty, it won't scratch the paint, but you don't want it to have any real dirt at all or it will scratch the paint. So it's more for just kind of, it's been sitting in your garage, you got a little bit of dust on it, and it gets it out. Now to the actual car cover. Comes in this nice little bag. This is going to be my helper Thomas. He's going to help me put this on. So you take it out. Now I've taken it out already to see how it is. So when they had it, it was all nicely folded and everything. It's not nicely folded anymore. But that's what's going to happen once you own it. So just take it out. And notice there's a little tag that tells you where the front is. We want to make sure that's going that way. This has a protective outer coating. Inside is fleece lined, so it's nice and soft on the paint. So you want to try to make sure that inside is what touches your paint as much as possible. Pretty easy to put on. The only thing that's bad on this car is it's got the convertible top, so the fleece lining does rub on it. This is a semi-custom car cover, so it's sized for it, but it's not completely custom. They also don't have the mirror inserts. It's made to fit over the mirror. The reason that they don't do that is because oftentimes that's where you get seams that come apart. So next, the other thing they sent us is the locking system, so I'm going to show you the locking system. Alright, I've got Elijah back with me to help me this time. So this is the cable for the locking system. It has these plastic sections that go over the metal to help keep it from ruining your paint. It is also plastic coated on the cord, and it's a pretty thick cord to make it difficult to cut through. This will make it a little more secure if you are parking it out on the street or whatever. It makes it a little more difficult. People can't see what's in it with the car cover, and people can't easily take the car cover off without taking this out as well. It adds like another $10 to the price, so it's not that much more. So Elijah is going to take it and he's going to put it through the hole. Yeah, now we just push it in there. Now you'll notice there's a pocket of fleece which helps protect it from hitting your car. So we put it through the hole like Elijah did, and then we loop it through the loop on this side. Now that we've got it looped, what we're going to do is we're going to take this end, and this is the fun part. You get to kind of toss it under the car. Now it comes with a padlock, and it may make it easier to have the padlock and toss it depending on your car, but that may scratch the padlock, so that's kind of up to you whether or not you want to possibly end up buying another padlock. So now we'll go over to the other side and we'll see what we do for that. Okay, I've got my assistant Thomas again. This time Thomas is going to help with this part of the car. So now we're going to lock it. Alright, so first we've thrown it under, and there's the cord. Now Thomas is going to come through.
Here?
Yep, come through there. From the outside and down.
Oh.
And now we've got that. So now that you have it kind of looped there, take your padlock, make sure it's unlocked obviously, put it in the hole, and kind of use that to create a loop. the force of it will keep the padlock coming out, and you can use the pocket and kind of work it in so that it, you need to make sure that the padlock's not going to hit your car. And right here it's not, and you want to make sure that the inside part is inside the pocket. So once you have that, your car is now secure. People can't easily take this off. But let's see, this is supposed to be weatherproof and waterproof. Let's see how it does against water. Okay, for this part, I've got both Thomas and Elijah. We've got a drought here in California, so I don't want to waste water, so we're going to catch it. But I want to show you how it will do if it does rain. We don't here in California very often, but it might where you are. So Elijah is going to pour the water right here. Go ahead and pour it. And Thomas is going to catch it. So go ahead. Pour the water, and we got most of it, as much as we can.
It
All right.
got on my back.
Yes, it did on your pants. You can tell it's beating on the car cover. Let's see if the car underneath got wet, though. It's still dry. So I give this car cover a thumbs up. I think it's a good one. It's about, with discounts, it's supposed to be $400 before. This is their top of the line premium one. Has good protection. You can also get an optional wind kit if you live in a windy area. My area is not that windy, but if you did live, when I used to live on the coast, it was very windy, and that would be a good thing for that so that it doesn't fly off. The added security option is adds $10. The wind kit adds about $15, and this will run you about $200. I think it was $184 before taxes. And that for my car, for a Boxer, obviously it'll be a little different depending on what size car you have and such. So they've got a big discount going on right now at carcovers.com. So check them out. I'm going to put links down below so you can see this. It gives my thumbs up of approval, and I'm actually going to be using this every day. I've been having a battle at my office with the gardener. The gardener loves to use the leaf blower every Friday and blow dust all over my car. So I've been having to clean it every week. I'm going to be using this, and we'll see how it does. I'll share that in a separate video. It's going to be me versus the gardener, and see if the car cover is able to keep the dust off of this car. So thanks for watching, and if you're in the market for a car cover, check out carcovers.com. They're not a sponsor or anything, but they sent us this to review, and I was actually pretty impressed. Thanks very much.